Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I have a super special boot review for you guys today, and I'm very excited to show you the F50 Adizero remakes in the Crazy Light edition. All right, fam, so here we are with this beautiful box. As you guys saw from the thumbnail, these are absolutely stunning football boots. These are the X Speedflow Ghosted Adizero Crazy Light remakes. There you go. In a size 9 US, 8.5 UK. These are, I'm hopefully pronouncing these correctly, the Yamamoto artwork on it with the two different colors in the box. One is green, one is blue, as you can see from here. So I managed to get these actually on eBay. I know I plug eBay every once in a while, but I do find some pretty crazy gems on these. These did not come from any of my boot dealer friends. These came from a guy that I got on eBay. So just make sure they're trusted dealers and you can get your money back if they're fake and all this stuff. So I did get them from a guy on eBay. Really cool. Definitely go check eBay out. What you got to do is you got to type in the exact thing that you want and then the size. So for me, I typed in F50 Adizero remake US 9 or 9 US, and then everything will come up. So everything's very specific to size and to the actual name of the boot. So just make sure you're keeping that in mind. All right, let's unbox this thing. So box is really cool. F50 box here with the X in this shiny silver up in that area on the top. You've got the F50 logo as well there, and then this crazy cool little green and blue. We'll actually see if these are in the right position when I open them up, but here we go. All right, so let's do the unboxing like this. It's a little bit of a battered box, but that's okay. Things happen when it's in the mail. Oh my days. Okay, so we get a little piece of paper, throw that on the side, and first thing that I can see is two different liners. That's really cool. So it comes with two different colors. My guess is there's a green one in the green one and a blue one in the blue one, but if you wanted the same or you wanted opposites, you could always flip them out, which I think is a really cool touch. So that's those. We'll set those aside as well. And here we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, there you go. There is the green one. Absolutely beautiful pair of football boots. My goodness. With the falcon or the eagle, whatever this is, there on the front and the side. And it does come with the Carbitex insert from the Ghosted and Speedflow line. It's the same insert you're gonna get on both of those. What a stunning pair of football boots. And again, this is the Adidas Crazy Light. There you go. Very cool. Okay, so amazing. These are just absolutely stunning. These are probably one of the coolest pair of football boots I have in my collection. I think I'm gonna wear these actually too. Okay, let's get the other one out. Blue is one of my favorite colors. Oh, blue is one of my favorite colors, and they did not disappoint. My goodness. There you go. Full rotation of that boot. So absolutely beautiful. One green, one blue. The green one goes on my left foot, blue on my right foot, and nothing else in the box except for a pair of pink laces, which is kind of cool. So you can put pink laces on them, make them stand out even more, which is pretty sweet. So I'm gonna get this box out of the way, throw this one down, and the laces just so you can kind of see, and there you go. Okay, so here is the Crazy Light F50 remake. This is an absolutely beautiful remake with the hybrid touch upper and the Carbitex insert with the speed frame outsole from the Ghosted line. This is obviously the same Carbitex insert and sole plate that was in the Speedflow line as well. These are another version of the remake, so you guys on the channel have already seen, I believe, 2 out of the 4 that I have. You've seen the leather ones and you've seen the Battle Pack remakes from the 2014 World Cup. If you haven't seen those, definitely go check those out. Those are both in my rotation on a regular basis. They're amazing, they fit well, they have great lockdown, good responsiveness, and they're so comfortable. I think this hybrid touch upper is by far one of the best uppers that's ever been produced on football boots, for sure on speed boots and definitely on football boots. So a couple notes about these. These are a lot more rare than the leather version and the Battle Pack remakes. I know that I had the Battle Pack remakes quite a lot sooner than a lot of people did, but those are actually readily available now. You can find most pairs on eBay or some pairs on Unisport, ProDirect, Soccer.com. Sometimes you can find pairs of those in different locations, but these ones were a very, very, very limited release. They were super limited when they first came out in their original form, which was back in, I think 2013, maybe 13 to 15, somewhere in there, where they came out with these Yamamoto ones, and they are just stunning. So as you can see from the second cam, I mean, the artwork on here is pretty ridiculous. It's got the falcon. It's a mirrored image on both ones, so it's the same image on both. They've just got, one of them has the blue undertone, and then the other one has the green undertone, and it very much is a royal color. So it's really, really like a royal blue and a royal green, and which I think is such a cool touch. So other than that, really, the tech specs, I mean, you've got a very standard 2014 hybrid touch upper. This one is the crazy light version, so it's a lot thinner. The hybrid touch actually goes all the way through the back of the boot, so there's no plastic. On the Battle Pack remakes especially, you can really see the little, I want to call it a seam maybe, that goes kind of right here on the top of that boot, and what that does is everything in the back, in the heel area, is a synthetic, like a really pliable but super strong synthetic, so it gives you a really good lockdown in the heel, whereas this entire boot is made of the hybrid touch upper, which is super, super cool. So that is, and they're wildly thin, like they're super, super thin. I'll take this little piece of material out so you guys can see how crazy, there you go. So just absolutely wild how pliable those are, and the whole boot is like that, right? So the idea then, and the question that I do want to answer in the on-feet portion of the video, is how good is the lockdown on these? Because that's one thing that I was a little afraid of with the Battle Pack remakes was, hey, is the lockdown actually going to be any good? And turns out it's pretty exceptional. It's actually better than most current football boots on the market, which is wild to me. And the sole, and having the Carbitex insert is absolutely fantastic. So there's not really a lot of tech specs that I need to go over with these because they are such a simple boot, so to speak. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but as far as the artwork goes, obviously it's really beautiful and it's really complicated, and they're a very rare pair of football boots. But it's definitely a boot that doesn't have a ton of new tech that I would need to explain or talk about. Suede inner lining, the inserts, as you guys saw in the unboxing portion of the video, are the same. There's a green one in here, but you can put a blue one in there to match this one, or you can have opposites in each boot. It just depends on what your preferences are, and it's sort of it's cool that they give you a little bit of personality on those boots, which I think actually would be a cheap, here's something that the big brands need to start doing. If the big brands were to put a pair, just a different colored pair of laces that were to go with this, that were either a little bit flashier, or if the laces were a different color than the boot, then you did a color matching version and you just gave a second pair of laces so that people could decide what they wanted to do and customize them a little bit. I think that would be a super cool thing to do. So Adidas, Nike, Puma, Mizuno, one of you guys, start doing it, because I think it would be really, really cool. And it just adds a little bit of, even if I never use this, it's super cool to know that I could, if my laces broke or if I wanted a little bit more flashy, I could always put those pink laces in and make them look exceptionally cool. So yeah, that's kind of the tech specs. Again, there's really not that much to talk about as far as these boots go. You guys know through videos of both the Ghosteds, the Speed Flows, and the Speed Portals, these are such a good pair, such a good speed frame. Obviously the updated new one is exceptional as well. It's very, very good. I love this one. I wear my remakes all the time, and it is a really, really good pair of football boots. So I would recommend, if you are on the market for something like this, you want something a little more unique, you want something a little more special, I would definitely look on eBay or go on one of the big websites that you can find the other remakes of these and look into a pair of F50 remakes, because I will tell you, my life has been better because of them. And that is simply because they fit really well, they're really lightweight, and they just have, this hybrid touch is godlike. I mean, it just is. This is a god tier football boot for sure. And I think for those of you who can get your hands on a pair of these, would recommend for sure. If you can't, I would definitely recommend anything with the Carbitex insert. So if you can find a Ghosted, try those on. The Speed Flows, in my opinion, are the best overall generation out of the Carbitex, the 3 generations that have had the Carbitex insert. And then the Speed Portals, the Plus variation, I think is really, really good. If you do fit in the 0.1s, those are good. They just don't fit my feet very well. And they're a little bit more plasticky, but I would say the Speed Flows with this sole plate, and that would be my second choice if I wasn't gonna get a pair of these. But if you can get your hands on a pair, would definitely do that. So let's get these out on feet. I know that's what you guys are here for, especially with how cool these look. We'll get them with a pair of grip socks, and I'll tell you guys how they fit, how they feel, what the sizing is like, and of course, play in them a little bit to show you guys what they look like with a ball at the feet. So let's hop into the on-feet portion of English. Let's hop into the on-feet portion of the video right now. All right, fam, welcome to the on-feet portion of the video. These are so exciting. I am very, very stoked to show you these on feet. Can't wait to try these on and just figure out if these are better or worse than the Battle Pack remakes that are probably the most similar boots to these as far as the make and construction. I've got a little passing wall thanks to Michael for letting me borrow that, although he didn't let me. It's kind of just in the locker room, but Michael, thank you. I appreciate you. And we've got a ball, so we'll get a little bit of touches in, bounce it up along the wall, and then obviously there will be some B-roll of trying the boots on and getting some touches in, some little dribbling sequences and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Obviously, you'll see those in a little bit. But I am just so excited to wear these. I am wearing a pair of the Grip Zypher socks. I have beat the heck out of these, and they have been fantastic. So that is the Grip. If you want 10% off your Zypher grip socks, they have sorted shipping to the United States. So definitely go check those out. You can use the discount code BEAWESOME. Everything will be linked down in the description. So go check those out if you want to. They are such good grip socks. So here we go. Let's get into the on-feet portion of the video. Toss these shoes aside. And we have the Yamamoto F50 remakes in 3. Ooh, feeling good already. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the initial reaction is, holy cow, holy cow, holy cow, these are amazing. Wow. Sizing is perfect. The width is a little snug right away, but that was the same as the Battle Pack remake, so I'm actually not stressed about that at all. The upper is stupid soft and so pliable. We're gonna lace these up a little bit. So there you go. There's the green one. And here we go with the blue one. Oh, goodness, as well. Here's the blue one. I am a sucker for blue. I think blue is my favorite color, but I also think the green ones look amazing. And as you guys know, my brand color is sort of a turquoise, so it's a little bit of a combination of the two, which is pretty cool. All right, there you go, on feet. Immediately, I can tell these are going to be such a fun pair of boots to play in. They are super, super eccentric. That's the word I want to use. So cool looking on feet. There's the blue one. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay, so here you go on feet. Couple things I'm noticing that are a little bit different from the Battle Pack remakes. The Battle Pack remakes are slightly thicker. That is why these are the crazy light edition, right? So these are the wildest, most bananas lightweight F50s they ever made, really. And especially in the original color and the original sole plate and stuff, but with the addition of the Carbitex insert, these are so responsive. The upper feels so soft. I got tackled really hard in training today, so my ankle's hurting a little bit, but we're gonna keep going through. Touch on the ball with these. Oh my days. It's so soft and so thin. There is no distractions. There's no coating on the boot. There's a little bit of a silicone coating on the boot, but there's nothing on it that would make it feel like it wasn't, it's not overly sticky, and it's also not under sticky, if that makes sense. Like, it's not a matte finish, so it's not sticky. I can't speak right now. I just love how these look. Holy moly. There is a tiny bit of space on the outside right there. So there's a little bit of space on the outside, but over time I've noticed on the Battle Pack remakes, that space does go away as the boot molds to the shape of your ankle. Everyone's is different, right? We're all unique people. That's what makes us amazing and beautiful humans, and it will go away. So I have exceptionally wide feet in the midfoot area, almost as far back as my heel. So those Battle Pack remakes, like these, definitely will stretch a little bit over time. I actually am getting 0 hot spots on these right now, which is a really good sign. It was the same with the Battle Pack remake, so I'm hoping that these are just about the same amount of comfort level and just such good fitting football boots as well. So these they look so cool. These are probably one of my favorite boots of my collection, just because of how crazy they look. Crazy light. And the touch on the ball is just awesome, because there's no grip element, there's no dedicated grip elements, there's no dedicated differences in material. It's a complete hybrid touch upper throughout the entire football boot. It really does a good job of, no matter where on the boot that you are using your feet, right? So no matter where you touch the ball, it gives you the same barefoot sensation the entire way around, which is pretty special. Passing the ball, super nice, lovely, good touch, just, oh, I think these boots are insane. I wish they had made more of these. I wish they had made more in different colors. Obviously, how special they are to be with the Yamamoto artwork on them. And yeah, wow. On feet, these are like easily a 9 out of 10. So comfortable out of the box, so lightweight, like just exceptionally lightweight, amazing touch on the ball. And as far as width goes, I definitely would recommend going true to size. That is my toe right there, so hopefully you can see it's definitely right on the end, which is how I like it. There's probably less than 1/4 inch of space right on the end, which is absolutely perfect. The heel is 0 slippage. It does have a suede, almost the entire inside of the boot is lined with suede, so it really does a nice job of keeping your feet locked in place, especially with the grip socks that I have on, and they look just amazing. I mean, as you guys can see from this B cam, it is just stunning. I mean, it's such a unique look. I think I'm gonna experiment a little bit with the laces, so I'll either switch the laces and do the green laces on the blue or the blue laces on the green, or I'll go and just do the pink laces on both, because I think that's super sick. And it's something unique. It's something, I mean, these boots I've never seen in a game before. I've never seen somebody actually wear them. So these might make a debut in my next game, which is in 2 weeks. So from filming this video, at least. This video will probably come out well after that, so I'm hoping to get some cool photos of me wearing these boots. But holy moly, they are thin, they are lightweight, they are great feeling, and if you want a pair, you should try to find these. I reckon the only place you're gonna find these is eBay, honestly. It's probably, you're lucky to find a pair in your size. They were the only ones I could find in 9 US. Again, if you want them, I would look at eBay first, because they're definitely not on any other site, as far as, unless they're maybe on GOAT or on one of those like sneakerhead shoe places. So if you're into those types of websites, then I think that's totally fine. They're usually verified as well, so you can find them there. But I have not found them anywhere outside of eBay, and I was actually looking for these. So that's something that I would just keep in mind as well. But overall comfort, responsiveness, as you guys know, the speed frame from the Ghosted and the Speed Flow, it's the same one, but it says Ghosted for these ones because that's when they came out. The Ghosted sole plate on these, exceptional. Carbitex, wonderful, really, really good pair of football boots. And to me, these look crazy. They're super sick. The like falcon or eagle or whatever is on here, the big like bird of prey. It's dope. It's such a cool football boot. For me, these are a 9 out of 10. One of my favorite in my collection. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that review of the F50 Adizero Crazy Light remakes in the Yamamoto Special Edition colorway. If you guys like these super rare special edition reviews, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, comment down below if you have any questions about these boots or other boots, and as always, be awesome, take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.